In the late summer of 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, spewing forth a deadly cloud of tephra and gas to a height of 21 miles. The eruption lasted 2 days. The first phase, pumice rain, was the least catastrophic and allowed for a majority of the Pompeians to escape. The next phase began early the next morning and was far more deadly. Pyroclastic flows, dense clouds of hot ash spewed forth from the mountain. Many agree that in most cases, the leading cause of death was heat rather than suffocation. Temperatures reached 480 degrees during these pyroclastic flows. They were killed instantly, despite any form of shelter they might have taken. At the end of the 2-day ordeal, the only sign of the eruption was the haze that lingered over the land. Any trace of Pompeii's previous splendor and even its existence were buried. This is not my eulogy.
Shadows on the walls, I yearn to be heard, to be known. Can you hear my voice through all the crowded noise? My fame and my form is turned to ash. Memories flow of a city left unknown. Cover me, lift up the ash. I'm not a remnant of the past, more than the dust that coats the earth. Uncover me, my heart, my truth. I'm not my precious stolen youth. Let these bones be my rebirth.
I want to be a part of something.
Sleeping underground for almost 2 millennia and coming out famous kind of sounds like a good deal.
The longer something is contained, the more violently it erupts. Etching?
Are all graveyards really just tourist destinations?
What the fuck?
Did the bodies get to rot? Do I want my body to rot?
I want my eyes to rot first so I don't have to look at myself.
Pompeians? Pompeians? Pompeians?
Would I shave for my death? Just in case?
I want to become a tree.
Oh god, they totally find my baby blanket in my body cast. Would I keep my eyes open or closed if I saw a pyroclastic flow coming at me? Would I want to celebrate or fuck or all three at the same time?
Pompeii!
Do you think there was a brief moment when the cloud of ash descended where it felt like one big warm welcome home hug? No?
I want to become a mountain.
Why do I feel most at home in graveyards? Why does the word home exist? Home. A place to belong to. A place you feel in every molecule of your being. Something to be lost and then once again found. And as I walked through the ash mixed in with bone, I found my home here. In this land ravaged and reborn. I belonged here in the eerie and quiet calm. I belonged and believed in the idea that home is something written into our blood by people we have and will never meet. By people who came before us and who will come after us. We're all the same, I think. We're all just desperately trying to find our way home.
In 6th century BC, Pompeii began to flourish. It was built to enclose its citizens. The city enjoyed a long period of autonomy before they knew the true nature of the mountain, looming in the distance, when innocence still held them close.
Your dad died when you were young. I heard that everyone saw him collapse in front of you, and ever since then, I have been irreparably infatuated with you. I waded through the rumblings of your name on the street, and I didn't stop thinking about you until one day I turned the corner, and there you were, seemingly unchanged, even though everything had changed for you. I mean, you watched your dad die, and yet you were still here. Like it was no big deal. Like it was normal. You caught me staring at you, and you kind of half smiled and waved as if to say, "Hi, see you staring at me, you little freak, please stop." And it was devastating. I mean, to be seen was humiliating, but it was what I wanted most, you know? You saw that I was infatuated with you and how you'd been touched by death, and you made me look away. And then, you invited me to your father's funeral. I mean, you invited me to look upon you, vulnerable, beautiful you. I mean, I was flattered. But when I saw you and your mother clinging to your sisters, something shifted inside of me. I mean, something changed, so. Where are you now? What are you doing? I'm ready to burn together and not just watch.
I can see you look, I can see you staring now. You wanna be me, you wanna be me. Death chose me, baby. He glossed over your burning lungs. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? And I can see you there like, oh my God, babe. You wanna be me, so come try me on. Let's go. How are we doing, Green Room 42? I can see your lust, come on now, you can trust. You're nothing to me, you're nothing to me. 'Cause I've tasted death, his slippery tongue. I've caressed body, I've embraced. And I can see you there like, oh my God, babe. You wanna be me, so come try me on, let's go. Oh, how's the flatbread? I've seen beneath cloaks dance with the damned and the broken. Death craves me, you see. I saw him before my don't you want me blue eyes when he asked, guess who? Everybody give it up for my band. Hey, Violet. How are you doing, Thomas? And I can see you there like, oh my God, babe. You wanna be me, so come try me on, let's go.
On February 5th of 62 AD, an earthquake occurred.
Chaos ensued as fallen oil lamps caused fires and widespread damage.
It was enough to make some people flee the city and never return. It was a warning, a small illusion of what was to come.
A version of myself went walking in the rubble of what used to be my home. I thought I'd be afraid of it. I thought the smell of dust and burning oil would linger there and make me sick. I thought I'd be haunted by all of the lives that it claimed. But I didn't feel scared. I just felt small. I couldn't help but feel that ache of insignificance, a sense that this place had been touched by something much greater than myself, that none of this was supposed to happen, and yet it did. There is something so inevitable about the world, and I have been cast into its wake. I am living in the shadow of something unimaginably omniscient, and I feel like I don't belong. And then I looked up, and I saw nothing but only sky, water, and trees. And they saw me, I thought. I was one of them. Invincible, strong, free. And then I heard someone call my name, and I was back. Where I couldn't breathe, but still I lived. Back in my all-too mortal body. Awake, it seemed, for the first time. I just want to be a part of that bigger something.
You were once a mountain, rooted and tan. Now you're red-faced and tired, all lost to desire. I hope I'm not a fool, praying for fire to birth trees. Can we break all the rules to bring myself back to me? I'm just screaming at my body in the mirror, just a little more, just a little more frail. Don't think I'd recognize the beauty lost in the details. So take me back to when I made myself in the
Pompeii was Romanized after experiencing military defeat in 88 BCE. Latin replaced Oscan, the city's official language, and Roman customs and traditions permeated society. Pompeian culture was cleansed of the region. It became a resort for the Rome's elite.
If I could start my life over, I would
Let myself be angry about it.
Casually kiss more.
Move across the ocean.
Slow the fuck down.
Spend less time thinking about how things could be different.
Never cut my hair.
Gather a survey from everyone I've ever loved and become someone they could love more.
say goodbye when I had the chance.
Take the risk.
Never cut my hair.
Try not to agonize over everything that I am.
Cherish childhood.
Never open the door when you came knocking.
I want to build a cast of myself. I don't know what else to do, so I'm going to build something stronger, better, smarter, more desirable. I want to own myself. I want to own my body. I want to own my life. I want to own life itself. But what does it mean to make myself anew? Well, I honestly don't want to think about that, so first, my body. The curve of my smile, the tilt of my chin. Do I smooth over the stories written in the cracks? Yes, definitely some of them. And then the soul. Do I pour in my joy, my doubts, my restless hunger? Do I gift the clone my inability to sit in silence, the way I linger too long in questions and have no answers? Do I offer it the ache I carry or let it live without weight? And if I make it better than I am, braver, softer, more whole, will it look back at its maker with pity, with disdain, with indifference? Will it still be me then? Will it know me? Will it even recognize me? Will I recognize me? When the work is done, when my echo stands beside me, what will it say? You are loved. You are wanted. You are completely and utterly in control.
Put that song on, lights more. Let me be unseen. This is just a dream. Trace your thumbs where my thoughts run. Am I soft line and bone enough for you to own? Oh, 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 oh. Da 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 dum, da 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 da. I'm dancing on the edge of your body, alive in the movement of your lips, your hips. It's just a slip down a rip of what I'm meant to mend, but still I bend. Shut up, baby. Don't wanna hear your dreams. Just what will you do with your tongue till I'm numb? I'm done. Trace my thumbs where your thoughts run. Tell me how I'm good, everything you want. Oh, 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 dancing on the edge of your body, alive in the movement of your lips, your hips. It's just a slip and a rip of what I'm meant to mend, but still I bend. Yeah. I have a ghost story.
Following the earthquake of 62, Pompeii entered a period of rebuilding. The reconstruction of the city was never completed.
I am in the shadow of another piece of myself, split in the aftershock. I had no choice in it. It happened to me. I'm all too familiar with the whole victim complex thing. This isn't that. I am no victim. This is a metamorphosis. Because there's only so long that you can lie on the ground with the rocks leaving indents on your skin and the ash seeping into your lungs without being fundamentally changed. You have to lose yourself in order to rebuild yourself, you know? Things that already exist are generally immovable, stuck in their own ways, and stubborn. Oh, but to lose yourself is so simple. One must only look into the shadows and peer behind the curtain of what we believe to be possible. To look outside the realms of reality. I lost myself, and my eyes opened, and I saw. I saw her, and I wanted her. But she was so far away. And then she was gone. A dream. A fantasy. A ghost.
Dear love, I felt you on a summer day. I chased you like the sun as it floated to a distant plain. I was just so young back then. Dear love, be soft. Don't you know my heart's been stopped? Open me down and touch me now. Let me know your silky skin, all covered in my sin. Dear love, dear love, dear love. Is that you? I can see you when I close my eyes. You're stuck, it seems, within my mind. Come home tonight, and we'll just be open me down and touch me now. Let me know your silky skin, all covered in my sin. Dear love, dear love, dear love, let me feel you, dear love, let me dear love.
Graffiti. Graffito in the singular. Writing or drawing on public surfaces without explicit permission. A form of visual communication. Controversial. Definitely illegal in most places. Used to mark territory. Problem. Vulgar. Over 11,000 pieces of graffiti were uncovered in Pompeii.
Salatus the Thracian makes the girls moan.
So force me to die since you forced me to live without you. The finances officer of the Emperor Nero says this food is poison.
We two dear men, friends forever, we're here.
On April 19th, I made bread.
I'm sorry to hear you're dead. And so, goodbye.
Secundus says hello to his prima, wherever she is.
Weep you girls, my penis has given you up. Now it penetrates men's behinds. Goodbye, wondrous femininity.
Prosperous fucked here.
Our lives are always diminished to our death. But God, I want it to be known that I was an actual breathing, living human being. I was desperately in love with myself and the world and everyone I met. And honestly, I was a mess. I like to make people hurt sometimes. I could tell a story. I was funny, smart, special, human. I want to carve my life on the walls of this city. Explicitly. No. Vulgarly. I want these walls to tell my story without nuance or grandeur. Or actually, just enough of both. This is my greatest wish. But ultimately, everyone, we are all just remembered by our deaths. Fuck that. Honestly, if I go in fire, in my sleep, in disaster, whatever, remember me for how I lived. Let my funeral be the party of the fucking millennia, because I am more than just my cold body's imprint on this earth.
It's my last day earthside. Didn't know what I expected. I've waited a lifetime for this. The trees have never looked more lush. It's crazy that a piece of me had to die just to see things as they are. My body empty of its matter has never felt more full. It's my last day on earth, so pour up my memories, drink to my sins, throw it back and sing again. It's my last day on earth, so pour up my memories, drink to my sins, throw it back and sing again. I think I'd be content if this was all I got. This moment of life breathing in this air, it's clean and light and bright. So I bloom to the earth now. In this moment I'm to leave. It's my last day on earth. It's my last day on earth. I know today's my last, yet I'm not scared.
Following the eruption of 79, the Emperor Titus visited Pompeii only twice and made no attempts towards recovery of the buried city.
Many survivors and thieves visited the site in an attempt to salvage anything valuable. But as time passed, people began to forget that Pompeii even existed. Vesuvius erupted several more times, covering the remains further.
I don't know why I chose to run. I don't know why I chose this life over my home. I guess I thought life would be something different than this wandering, this existence spilling over with guilt and shame. Maybe it would be different if I had stayed, but I'll never know. I took a hot shower today, and the earth did not explode. Though I made the water as hot as I could try to stand just to see what it would feel like. Then, if I closed my eyes, maybe I could imagine the city's noises or the planet's crust cracking open. And then I'd imagine hot water, not falling down, but falling up from the lava core and the earth, and it wasn't water, it was fire. And I think there would be a certain peace to it all ending, just like that. No time to process, to mourn, to say goodbye. Just everything, and then just nothing. A hot shower, the end of time as we know it. But the earth did not explode. I got out of the shower with red skin, and that reminded me I was alive. And then I went on with my day. The world did not explode today, but I wish it had. It'd be new and easy. That combination never happens because new equals change equals hard equals I need to take a hot shower and breathe in the steam behind myself to remember that I am alive and that I burn and feel and survive. Surviving is exhausting. But I have no choice but to keep breathing in the hot steam until one day I have one last hot shower. Will I know when it happens? Will I still fight to survive then? Or will I finally stop running? I think I want the world to explode. Then it won't be my body that took me away.
I wish it had been blood, that which took me away. An outside hand within me thrust, left iron there to stay. Or let it be by poison love, a silver spoon dripped above an eager open mouth, cool water swallowed down. To do it by those ashen hands was just so cruel. To shake the ground and scorch the land and blister reds, black and blues, for earth to kill the babe she bore, to haunt her death land evermore, for my body to fail and yearn for more. This wasn't how I dreamed I'd go. Just let it be by poison love, a silver spoon dripped above an eager open mouth, cool water swallowed down. Or lead me to the sea, let her foreign waves cover me. There my lungs would succumb to greed, surrounded by blue and green, silver spoon dripped above an eager open mouth. The water swallowed down. Just let it be my poison love. A silver spoon dripped above an eager open mouth. The water swallowed down. I wish it had been blood, that which took me away.
On the 24th of August, a cloud was ascending, the appearance of which I cannot give a more exact description of than liking it to that of a pine tree, for it shot up to a great height and spread itself out into sort of branches. It appeared sometimes bright and sometimes dark and spotted. Closer to the mountain, the cinders fell, together with pumice, stones, black pieces of burning rock. Broad flames shone out in several places from Mount Vesuvius. The darkness of the night contributed to render still brighter and clearer. The sea seemed to roll back upon itself, driven from its banks by the convulsive motion of the earth. Soon afterwards, the cloud began to descend and cover the sea. The ashes now began to fall upon us. You might hear the shrieks of women, the screams of children, the shouts of men, some calling for their children, others for their parents, others for their husbands, and seeking to recognize each other by the voices that replied. One lamenting his own fate, another that of his family, some wishing to die from the very fear of dying. Some lifting their hands to the gods, but the greater part convinced that there were now no gods at all, and that the final endless night of which we have heard had come upon the world. Pliny the Younger. I have a whole list of shit to bring up when I sit down with God. If I sit down with God, I guess. But I think I deserve a meeting at this point, and God has eons of availability in their schedule, so pencil me in, please. Do I capitalize God at the top of this list? Part of me still thinks that if I don't write it G-D, that something terrible will happen to me. But I've already hit rock bottom, I think. Rock bottom isn't the disaster itself. It's the waiting, the not knowing how or what or why or where or who the fuck I even am. I know I'm going somewhere, but why? What is this all for? I'm still waiting for an answer, and I'm going to be waiting until I get an answer from this God guy, and then I'm really gonna have some questions for Mr. God. For example,
Why?
Really, just like, why all of this?
Why all the pain and suffering?
Was it all a lesson?
What religion actually got it right anyways? What did humans do so wrong that we needed to be taught lessons through pain? Do you like war? Do you like that so many have fought in your name? Are you pissed with how we misconstrued you?
what are you?
Who am I?
What is it like where you are?
Were octopuses meant to be in charge?
Is heaven real?
Is my family okay?
Do you even like humans?
What actually happened to you? Oh, never mind.
What do you even do?
Are there many versions of you?
Do you find us funny?
Do we live in a simulation?
How have I held myself back?
Why foot cramps?
Is the afterlife just a library?
Why?
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 Are you even there? How's life on the other side? Is it even life at all? Can you love, can you see? Are you 10 feet tall? How's life on the other side? Were you oh so scared to go? Are you just a ghost now staring at the walls? Can you answer me, oh false God? Tell me how I am. Will you hold my hand when I cross the land? Are you there? Or am I just praying to the air? on the other side? Were you lying there in bed? Death arrived so surprised, now you've lost your head. How's life on the other side? Do you finally feel at home? Did they cry when you died? Do you even know? Can you answer me, your false god? Tell me how I am. Will you hold my hand when I cross the land? Are you there? Or am I just praying to the air? How's life on the other side? Were you well aware that day that you emptied a mountain, drained so much life away? Were they praying to you, false god, till the very end? Did you hold their hands when they crossed the land? Are you there, up in the air? Answer me, your false god. Tell me how it ends. Will you hold my hand when I cross the land? Are you there, or am I just praying to the air? Or am I just praying to the air?
Excavations at Pompeii continued well into the 1800s, when a particularly noteworthy discovery took place under Giuseppe Fiorelli's charge.
He realized that the voids in the volcanic ash were left by bodies, and that by injecting plaster into the holes, he could capture the forms of Pompeians in their final moments.
Fiorelli was also the first to introduce scientific documentation to Pompeii, leading to a far more systematic and organized excavations.
Giuseppe Fiorelli was a fucking creep. Giuseppe Fiorelli wanted a collection of bodies that he could use to prove how smart he was, what an amazing scientist he was, what a man he was. Giuseppe Fiorelli only cared about holes and stuffing them with his masculinity and forcing them into plaster casts of their submission. Giuseppe Fiorelli was... Giuseppe Fiorelli didn't care about people. Giuseppe Fiorelli didn't care when the drying plaster revealed open-mouthed screams. He didn't care when he wiped ash that was part bone from their hands. Giuseppe Fiorelli documented their position, their presumed sex, their clothing, everything. He thought he could write down everything I ever was based on the imprint my dying body left on the earth. How do you excavate a life? How do you take something fleetingly alive and turn it into stone?
It's my last day on earth, so pour out my memories.
I meant more. I had to have meant more to somebody.
Remember me in clouds. Remember me in leaves humming soft in the wind. Remember me in song.
melodies wash over, soothing your skin. Remember me in depth and in richness, and every other meaning of the word. I'm more than just the sum of my pain and the shape that my body made. Remember me in the spring. Remember me in life and the birds in the sky. Remember me in love. And see me in the way that they gaze in your eyes. Remember me in rain and in oceans, the way they pour from deep within your soul. I'm more than just the words on the walls and the shape that my body made. Remember me. It's my last day on earth, so pour out my memories. Remember me in song. Be soft, dear love. Melodies wash over your skin. Remember me in depth and in garden, and every other meaning of the word. Meaning of the word. I'm more than just the words on the walls and the shape that my body made.
I'm more than just the sum of my pain and the shape that my body made. What's been stolen from me was never truly mine. The choking in my throat is the years I spent confined.
What can I do with what I've been given? What can I do with hardened plaster in the shape of my anguish? I want to mean something.
I was so young before you ever thought me yours. You were so vain to think that I'd be just demure.
I thought I wanted to be remembered with love and reverence. But I just want to be a part of something. I just want to be truly known, truly human.
So am I everything you thought I'd be? Is this how you'll remember me?
Anyone?
Resonant, the name that haunts your living dreams, the marvel of your history, a paradigm of what's been lost. do you choose the words with which to lionize me? Do you ever know me really? Do I even know me? Do I remember me? Do I even know me? Do I remember me? Do I even know me? Do I remember me?
I don't know who I am, but I feel the rumblings of myself beginning to grow. I look across the burning expanse of the sea, and I see myself, another version of myself, waiting by the shore.
I see a child with fire bubbling inside, full of life and full of knowledge, despite naivete or lack of words. I suppose I always had words, though. I just didn't understand their power as I carved elementary letters into the walls of my home.
Though I understood that when I scraped my knee, it was called hurt. I understood love when my dad would sing to me, or my mom would hang juvenile paintings on the wall. And I understood fear when the things that I found beautiful were a matter of opinion as opposed to fact. So many feelings, such simple words. The words would have to grow. They'd have to erupt forth as the gravity of my feelings expanded, as I expanded.
I wanted to grow up before I even knew what it meant. Before I understood that you don't willingly step into the uncharted waters that follow one's adolescence. You are exploded into life, with only so many sounds and words with which to attribute any meaning to the newness. And so my body erupted and remade itself so I could hold new words, new fire.
This new body knows of its fire and resents it. Sees how the world responded to its untimely eruption. Sees how a childhood of softness and simplicity was drenched in flames and deemed disastrous. Too much! But there is no denying who you are and what you are. And what you are is a volcano, dormant and docile, ruinous and fabled.
But those aren't my words. Those are the descriptors that others have plastered onto my memory. Their words will always float around and echo off of excavated brick and plaster. And I care. I care so much. But they don't define me.
I am not what ruined me. But what ruined me is what made me.
This wasn't meant to happen, but it did.
And so I excavated my new home from the fire, from what destroyed me. I found love in the rubble of what I burned to the ground. I found myself in the calculated chaos of tectonic change. And isn't that all we can do? Find the fear in love, find love in hurt. Because aren't they all the same? Hurt is fear, is love. Love is fear, is hurt. And all we can do is live freely in amidst those undefinable words and define the words of strangers and search tirelessly for the meaning of home. I will know when I find it now. I will know myself. I am both the shadow and the life in its wake. I am a buried city. I am a volcano.
I could see your face when I
just the forever that I was dreaming of. Where are you hiding, love? Can't you fly home to me? Here I am. Fly back now. It's bedtime, my dear, and I'll be the one with the banged up heart in my hands, waiting by the shore. Just fly on home. I remember when that smile would reach your eyes. The world was wide and well, we wanted to give them hell. I know they hurt you, but you didn't have to leave. You and me, there was nothing we couldn't be. Can't you just come home to me now? Wherever you are, is that allowed? If there's a way, can you show